Okay, so our last exercise of our deadlift series is going to be the deficit deadlift. This is a really good movement for advanced deadlifters who have maybe found themselves in a little bit of a situation where they're not able to get heavy weight off the floor. They found themselves in a plateau. Later on, we're going to teach progressive overload. This is a really good progressive overload exercise, I would say, because you're challenging your muscles in ways that you haven't challenged them before. Whether you're doing it with bands, with chains, or being a deficit, this is going to take your legs and put them through a fuller range of motion, which is going to help you grow in areas that you haven't grown before. So basically, when it comes to form for this, your legs are obviously going to be a little bit closer together because you have a plate that you need to stand on. So your grip is not going to be as wide. I would not suggest having a wider grip, to work your back, because right now you're focusing on your quads and your hamstrings and your glutes, driving the weight up off the floor. So you're going to stand up here and set your feet, pushing your weight back on your heels from the start. And all you're going to do is, whether you need to stick your arms out in front of you or just keep them down here, you're going to squat to the bar. So if the bar is too far forward, just pull it back. Set the bar where it needs to be set. So again, you're keeping a neutral spine. Your head needs to be in line with your spine, so everything needs to be a straight line from your butt to the top of your head. And all you're doing is you're setting your hands, whether it's in a hook grip or overhand grip, you're setting your hands. And from there, you're pushing the weight back on your heels and driving off the floor. Squeezing the glutes at the top and coming back down and driving off the floor. When you get to the bottom of your reps, make sure you do a nice 2-second pause. Drive and back to the floor. And what you need to make sure you do is keep your spine neutral. Make sure your bar path is straight up and down, vertical off the floor. And make sure that when you're driving this weight, you're driving with your hamstrings and your quads and not pulling too much with your back.